So I'm gonna eat with my hands, and I'd love to show you guys how to do it, because there's an actual technique and art to eating with your hands. Right. It's not just shoveling it in with your hands.
You don't scoop it with your elbow.
No, you're not cleaning up and licking your elbow.
That's what I usually do.
You want to break up the food a little bit with your fingers like that, right? Break it up. You hold it like that.
Yeah.
Push it in.
It's like a little shovel when it comes to that.
Thumb is a shovel. Perfect.
Okay.
I swear to God, it tastes better.
I'm Arkadas, an actor and filmmaker with a passion for eating local. I'm taking out some mates from a film I worked on recently to explore some of the unique food and culture that Western Sydney has to offer. Lakemba is a bustling southwest Sydney suburb mainly known for its Middle Eastern influence. However, over the past 10 years or so, a distinct Bangladeshi hub has blossomed here. Today, I'm meeting up with my good friend Rahel Roman, actor from Here Out West, who also, like me, grew up in Western Sydney.
Good to see you. How are you?
You can get almost any type of Bangladeshi snack on this Lakemba strip. I thought we'd start off with some classic street food, jhalmuri, and a warm Bangla cha, as is tradition in my culture whenever you're hosting a guest.
Look at these skills.
Thank you. What is this? What are we drinking?
That's chai. I know you love chai.
I
got some jhalmuri, which is basically...
No. Before you sit down, what is this beautiful attire you wear?
This is a national Bangladeshi dress.
Yep.
You can call it the kurta. Sometimes we say Punjabi. But it's, flowy, summery kind of dress. Yeah, I'll get you one.
I'd love one.
Get you one.
I'd love one.
Okay, so this is jhalmuri, right?
Yep.
And we just have it on the street like a snack with the tea. So why don't you do the honors?
May I?
Please. Put it in your hand like this.
Put it in the hand?
Put it in your hand. And then...
Oh, wow. Mmm. Oh, wow. So good. So, talk to me about Bangladesh. You've been there before, right?
I was born there.
You were born there?
I was born there. I moved to Sydney when I was about, I was a little kid, 5 or something, 6. I remember everything, I remember, that's why I speak the language. But yeah, man, I grew up in Western Sydney. We never used to have Bangladeshi food, like it was only at home.
Yeah, of course, mum's homemade cooking.
But my mum didn't even have all the ingredients to make the things she wanted to make, because they just didn't exist.
Right.
And now you can get anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
Like specific stores that sell those.
You've seen how many shops here are on this street? Anything you want,
come here.
You can get it.
Amazing.
You grew up in Western Sydney as well.
I did, same as you. I was born in Kurdistan, North Iraq. We came here, back when I was about 4 years of age. And yeah, so same as you. I mean,
we have a very similar Western Sydney upbringing.
We do. ESL, English is a second language, and I don't really, there's no area here where you do have like a densely populated amount of Kurds or a Kurdish kind of feeling, but then you don't have Kurdistan in general as a country.
So it's almost like a fitting thing,
it kind of works in a way, that nomadic kind of floating around feeling. But
this is the thing, I feel very blessed to have a place like Lakemba, because we used to crave eating Bangladeshi food outside of the home. And we were always like, where can we get it, And I'll tell you what, I remember, primary school in the 90s, I used to say to people that I'm from Bangladesh, and they'd be like, is that a city in India? I say now, like, I'm from Bangladesh, they go, oh yeah. They know where it is.
Yeah.
And it's really funny to me, like, what changed in the last 20 years,
So, how do you say, let's do it?
Like, let's go?
Let's go.
You say, cholo.
Cholo. Cholo bhai.
Cholo bhai. That's perfect. All right, let's go.
In Lakemba area, it was a big change I have seen in last 15 years. I've been here for last 15 years. When I came here, it was not a Bengali-oriented area. The food actually brought all the people from all over Sydney. You get everything in Lakemba, and over a cup of tea, over a cup of coffee, local foods like chotpoti, fuchka, jhalmuri, we have it nearly every day. In Lakemba, everyone knows everyone. And the Bangladeshi community, আমরা প্রত্যেককে চিনি এবং আমরা যখন শপিং এ যাই আমাদেরকে শপিং করতে হয় বিভিন্ন দোকান থেকে to make everyone happy because we know each other. We're so close to each other. It's a community that actually developed by helping each other.
For dinner, we're joined by Tuso Lekwape, an actor from Here Out West who's arrived just in time for the big Bangladeshi banquet.
Already, all right, we're starting off.
Dhonnobad bhai.
On the table today, I chose some well-known Bangladeshi street foods, luchi, fuchka, and chotpoti. We also have the beef kalabhuna, the kachi biryani, which is a staple, and the Mughlai parota, a dish that originated during the Mughal Empire days.
This is my favorite thing of all time, my favorite Bengali snack. This is deep fried paratha bread. Inside is like eggs, coriander, chili, a lot of stuff, but this is actually street food. So we have this on the street, like when you're out in Bangladesh, you get it, you got people making this on the side of the street. Dip it. Dip it. Yeah, that's gonna be good. You're gonna like that. That's my favorite. Mughlai.
Mughlai.
Crunchy.
Yep, I understand why it's your favorite.
Man, so we haven't really eaten together, you, me, Rahel, since we were shooting here out west. Tell us a little bit, Tusa, about playing Dino, like this character, you know? I mean, you ended up playing a real sort of African kid from Western Sydney, but I think like when I wrote Dino, it was kind of open. Yeah, how was that for you?
Yeah, but look, I don't know if this counts, but it was, I think I kind of drew from my own experience, because in South Africa, I grew up in a place that was similar to out west. Just like the apartment blocks and the diversity and socioeconomics and everything like that, you know what I mean? And the culture and the people on the street and the busyness of it. So yeah, it was not foreign to me in a sense.
Right.
Yeah, so I kind of understood
Did it almost
that.
feel like you were going back home in a way?
Yeah, that's exactly what it did, really. And I was like, look, man, like I'm here now eating this amazing food. I don't really get to do that often.
And you're not too far from the West either. I mean,
No.
it's not like he's in the Buckingham Palace.
It's a 20-minute drive from wherever you are. I mean, let's be real, like, not living in Reykjavik or something. You
I
know?
have to get a plane, bro.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Great.
Thank you for inviting us to share your culture with you.
No worries. You know what? That means a lot to me to have just friends come to like eat what I eat, or you know, just share that with me. Like it's a really feels like a normal thing, but it's actually really enriching. You know, like something about it that's so just like calming for me to like open my culture and my life up to like my friends. You know,
Yeah,
And it's so exciting for us to eat new food.
new
and-
thing
I'll be back, man.
Yeah, for sure.
for sure.
Thank you so much for the food. I just want to say, Ami tomar ke mahalobashi.
Wow.
What does that mean? What did I just
Means
say?
I love you in Bengali. There you go.
No Bangla meal is complete without cha. I mean, we just love the stuff, really. This one is a special Malai cha which I wanted everybody to try. Made with jaggery, rice porridge, freshly brewed black tea, and sweet condensed milk to top it all off. It's hearty, warm, and delicious. After some tea and loitering around, I thought I'd take the boys next door to play Carom, a tabletop game that is very popular across South Asia.
Get my one in, brother, while you're at it. Yay! Hi! Hey!
Too good. Too good.
He's like Cristiano Ronaldo.
Lakemba is one of those special places that's growing into its own and becoming such an important hub for the Bangladeshi diaspora in Sydney. Similar to places like Brick Lane in London or Jackson Heights in Queens, the community here is always buzzing, growing, and thriving. Whenever I miss the sounds, sights, and smells of home, at least I can take a drive to Lakemba and take it all in.
If you like that, watch more here and here.